It's a podcast.
Oh.
I have the burps again. Last time I had the burps too. I don't know why I get the burps.
You nervous, buddy?
Maybe a little nervous. I don't talk that much. I'm a very quiet person.
So you thought it would be a great idea.
Yeah, you thought it was great to ask two more quiet people to be on your podcast.
You guys talk so much. Jasmine yells at me all the time. Andrea, we haven't talked in a minute, but you talk to me a lot.
Newsflash, I don't talk.
You talk. I'll get you talking. I got the questions. I'm going to be like the bad guy so you guys can argue with me.
Okay, Billie Eilish.
Who's Billie Eilish?
Stop.
Okay, so welcome again to the podcast. Or I think we're still developing the name. I'll decide. We have two options. I'll decide by the end of this recording. We're going to start with book one. I like that they're called book one and stuff. They're not called like seasons, or series.
Yeah, sorry.
It makes you wonder, was it going to be a book? Like a little manga or something?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. So episode uno is called The Boy and the Iceberg. And I like to let Jasmine explain what happens because that's the only talking she's going to be doing. So we need to know she's still in the room. And then I like to interject and be like, you're wrong.
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, break down episode one. Go.
Okay, here we go.
I'm Daniel, Jasmine, and the other one's Andrea, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it starts with Katara and Sokka, right?
Katara.
I'm sorry, the delay is really messing me up.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You can kind of like just take them out.
Yeah, but then you're right. Andrea's not talking right now.
He's not going to talk. I'll let you know when she's talking.
Okay. Anyway, Katara and Sokka, they're fishing, right? Because for some reason they're the only kids their age and they gotta feed the whole tribe, I assume. Which actually makes me wonder who feeds the tribe when they leave.
Facts. True.
I was thinking about this when I was watching it earlier. I was like, wait a second.
It's that guy who's got to go potty all the time, right?
There's all children and old ass people. Who's doing it?
Right, why?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Good question. Do you think we never see them again?
No, and that's the part that like messed me up so badly is that this is the... Nope, just kidding. The next episode's last time they see Gran. Psych.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she died.
Gran?
Like while they were away.
Well, no, because
dies.
Paku and Gran got remarried married.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah.
True.
But still.
But no, why was no one invited to that wedding?
Well,
maybe because they were off fighting the Fire Lord.
What do you mean?
They were gonna wait till the end of the summer. They were like, we messed up the comet part. We're just gonna wait.
They're not gonna fly all the way to the South Pole for some wedding.
I don't think it was gonna take them that long. I think it took them so long to get to the North Pole.
Zuko literally talks about how much he thought Appa was faster.
Is Appa fast? That's what I'm trying to... Okay, so that was a question. Okay, so they're doing...
so much for Jasmine's breakdown of the episode, but
yeah, okay. So I'm gonna skip to episode 2 here real quick.
No, we can't do that.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We can't do that. Okay, but remind me,
We can combine the first 2 episodes, right? They're pretty much...
Yeah, they're like continuations of each other. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say...
It's really when they go to the air temple that it's like, all right, we're in a different...
Appa... So, just continue to break down. They're swimming, waterbending happens, and Katara's like, I'm angry, and breaks the fucking ice.
Well, am I going to do the explaining, or are you going to keep going?
Well, I was trying to skip ahead a little bit, because I want to get to...
You want me to...
Okay, so what happens after that?
After they break the iceberg thing?
No, after Katara gets angry.
Oh, she does some water bending, but doesn't mean to. She's just angry. And then iceberg thing pops out of the water at some point, and
there's a boy.
Yeah.
In an iceberg.
Yeah.
That's what the first episode's called. Oh my god. Anyway, so then we're introduced to Aang, this little child. He's 12 years old. 12 years old, bald, tattoos. Controversial, I would say. Would you tattoo a 12-year-old?
Oh, yeah, true.
So we were introduced to the airbender named Aang. Just kidding.
Stop.
That wasn't funny.
No.
Aang and Appa, other airbender. Much powerful airbender.
Wow.
He is. They know everything.
They can't do
They
the
can.
same things.
You're right. They don't have to. That's how powerful they are.
Oh, wow.
Because airbenders have to be all like, I did hand movements.
No, that's not necessary. Okay.
And
They learned airbending from them, right?
Mhm.
But it doesn't mean that they know everything. Airbenders
can they fly?
Airbender?
Can they fly?
Aang invented a technique, okay?
Okay, so I have a question about that. That was he invented the technique, and then they were like, you don't have to learn the next technique because you invented your own technique. So here are your tattoos, right? That's what gave him. What was the other technique that he didn't learn? So
I don't know what
he's
you're
missing.
referring
He doesn't know one thing.
Stop. He knows enough.
Where was I going with this? I was going to talk about Appa real quick. Okay, but
Oh, sure.
so you were saying like Zuko says he's faster and stuff, like whatever. But in episode 2, Aang is taken away for a while, and then they're like, we got to catch up to them, right? And then they have a little boat, and they're like, we can't catch up on the little boat. Is Appa faster? Is he a fast swimmer? Because he wasn't flying. You know, he was just swimming. All they know is that he can swim. How fast can he swim? Can he actually catch up to a Fire Navy boat? Ship? But what's the difference? No.
Probably
I
not.
don't know. It sounds like a no.
No.
It's
Probably
a no for me.
No?
No.
So they were never going to catch up to them.
On the water?
Don't you think Appa at some point would have gotten tired and drowned?
Oh my god.
Okay, speaking of
No?
drowning.
Okay, go ahead.
Speaking of drowning.
Yeah, because so the whole reason why Aang ended up in that iceberg in the first place is because he was drowning.
Right.
I just want to know which avatar was driving the boat, not driving the metaphorical boat. That's Aang.
Uh-huh.
Which avatar was driving Aang to just be like, you know what? Let's just freeze ourselves in an iceberg and just chill underwater for 100 years. Like maybe the 100 years wasn't intentional, but why couldn't the Avatar state have chosen to do something else besides just freeze in an iceberg?
I'm going back to episode 2 here real quick. He falls in the water, and then there's a little twister, and comes out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't he do that before?
I mean, I know he had Appa with him, but I mean, what they do with like in the Southern Raiders episode, Katara like literally freezes stops the rain, and like creates that bubble thing. I mean, if he's the Avatar in the Avatar state, I feel he could have done something like that. Not to take away from Katara's great bending, but still.
Or just like create a little iceberg where they could float on or something. You know?
Sake of story.
I guess.
I wouldn't say they would need
I
to
have a
float
question
because
here.
like the waves are pretty rough, but
I also want to bring up that this was also Aang's probably first time going into the Avatar state, because he had just found out he was the Avatar, I guess, and then he got scared and ran away. So this was the first time he had ever been in actual mortal danger where the Avatar state kicked in. So maybe he just overdid it a little bit, like, you know.
Overdid what? You mean
The iceberg thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
but it's not just him making that decision though. It's the Avatar state's the combination of all the avatars.
Is it though?
It is.
Yeah, is that how it works?
Or let me go over to Korra real quick. We're going to pull a thing out of Korra. Is it really like the avatars in charge, or is it the little blue leaf thing that lives inside of them? What's it called? Raja or something?
Rava? Did you just call
Rava.
Rava a leaf?
It's like a little squirrel thing.
This isn't Aladdin.
I'm not the Avatar expert. I told you guys.
Oh yeah. True.
That's Andrea. She's obviously referencing episodes by name. I'm like, wow. There's a cat here. Oh my god, cat. So unprofessional. Right into the mic.
Joel,
What was I talking about?
It is the Avatar state.
Oh. So who do you think did it then?
I don't know. I feel like Kyoshi wouldn't have done that. She
It
would
was
have done
probably that
something
guy
crazy.
who lost his girlfriend's face to that thing. He seems like the guy that fuck it up.
Yeah, I agree.
He was also a waterbender, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he did it.
Avatar Korok.
Did you know? So the Avatar has a cycle, right? It goes fire,
Air, water, fire,
air, water,
earth.
air. Yeah.
That you struggled way too much for that.
Yes, that was. I'm gonna cut that together so it doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, it also has a gender cycle. So I think it's like boy, 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 girl, boy, girl, girl, boy, boy, boy.
What?
Yes. If you look at them like lined up and that like thing at the end of Korra, you can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
There's also an Avatar with no arms. Just I want that story. Put that one up there.
What?
Yes.
Where are you getting this information?
I'm skipping ahead to Korra right now.
Oh. Sorry.
Anyways, okay. Continuing, Jasmine. Continue to. What happens next?
After what?
After where we left off in the story.
The iceberg?
Iceberg, I guess.
What?
Yes. It's really hot in here.
Okay. Okay. Aang's like, wow, pretty girl, and then he's like, want to go penguin sledding, and then what do they do?
She's like, sure.
What?
She's like, sure. Appa sneezes.
Yeah.
Aang sneezes. Everyone
And she's
sneezes.
like, oh my gosh, you're a airbender or just a bender or something? I don't know. And for some reason, she wants him to teach her.
This is
waterbending
exactly
or
how she
something.
says it. Ready? You're an airbender.
Yeah. That's exactly how she says it.
And then they go back to camp. Sokka strips Aang because he wakes up naked. At some point between being on a bison and getting there,
Yeah, and for
someone
some reason,
took
this
off
is
Aang's
so important
clothes.
to you.
I want to know who took off Aang's clothes.
Who cares?
Because he's 12.
It's not essential to this.
Andrea-
He's a child, so is everyone there.
Well, they're the responsible ones. I think it was Sokka because it can't be Katara because she was surprised to see the tattoos.
Which I
she
don't
rolled
get
them.
either, because you can clearly see like his hand tattoos and his head tattoo
True.
from the beginning, from the moment
She
you
just
meet
didn't
him.
realize they went everywhere.
Yeah. But I guess maybe she didn't think it was that extensive.
Mm.
So Aang likes Katara, likes wants to have babies with Katara, like immediately, it seems. But Katara's like, who the fuck is this kid? And I also noticed when I was watching it is that Katara just wants Aang for his bending. She's just like, I want to learn water bending. I'm going to leave everyone behind just to learn water bending. But she doesn't.
I can see that. Well, I mean,
There.
you have Sokka ridiculing her every day for it. Like, oh, like you're such a freak. Like when she first breaks the iceberg, he's like, you've gone from weird to freakish, Katara. Like she's been made fun of for being a bender her entire life. So
But
I feel like I
I also-
understand her wanting to get away and be with other benders.
Why are they hiding? What are they hiding from? The Fire Nation already showed up. They took everyone away. They're
You
obviously
don't know who's watching, man.
there's no one there. Literally, Zuko is the only one like near them. You said it. There's only old people here. Why are they so scared? Like, they don't have an army. They know like the Fire Nation rolls up. It's whatever. Sokka has a bone to hit people with. He's fighting with Stone Age weapons. That's what I'm trying to say here. The only cool weapon he has is that like stick with the circle on it.
Boomerang was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna say,
boomerang.
don't shit on the boomerang. Oh, don't.
Yeah, he hits. He messes Zuko up in the very second one. Yeah.
Second one. He has. I like the face animations that they give people.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't do the face because I'm not an animation.
Can't.
So then they get back to the village. Aang flies, and then he crashes into the little thing. Why don't they just build everything out of ice?
What?
They have tents and stuff. I think it'd be easier to fix things with snow. Do people actually live in igloos? Like still?
Maybe.
Andrea?
Oh,
She's the Avatar expert, not the igloo expert.
You don't know. She's been around.
I mean, that's fair.
She's traveled. How much have you traveled?
Enough.
I have not traveled at all.
She goes through like 5 states just to go to school. She's traveled.
I've been to Europe, okay.
Are you traveling? So you tell us. Do people still...
See, that's the thing, though. I haven't been to that part of...
Where do those people live?
What? What do you mean?
Antarctica?
No, the other way. Up north, buddy.
Is the North Pole real?
What?
Is it real?
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
The pole? A pole? Like a...
Well, like, I'm talking about, like,
the
the North, like, the land, the North Pole. Is that, like, a thing?
Is there land there?
People are, like, Santa Claus from the North Pole. So when you say that, I imagine there's a land and it's called the North Pole. I know the South Pole are, like, magnets. I know that.
So,
exists.
hey
I'm just
guys,
telling you now.
I just looked it up. Fun fact. People do not live in igloos anymore. They're only used for shelter during hunting trips.
So people do live in igloos. is what I
No,
got.
she just said no.
But they sleep in there, or do they just chill until the polar bear comes out?
I've
I've
never hunted, so I don't know how
Me
a hunting
neither.
trip would
That
work.
sounds scary. I couldn't do it. Speaking of which, when they get back to the village, they have no food. So someone died that night. Just saying.
Are you
So-
kidding me? They can have
Katara had a
the-
fish.
the prune, the ocean kumquats thing.
The
What is
what?
it called?
Yeah, the nasty. What's the word for it?
You know what I'm talking about? They made it with hama.
Mm-hmm. Remember the bloodbending episode?
I know. I remember. I don't
remember the.
I don't remember it that well.
Yeah.
It was such last month. And then they go penguin sledding. They like cool music. Music's lit, by the way. I want to talk about the music. Your thoughts on the music, Jasmine?
I agree. It is lit.
And lit. Okay, thank you. Andrea, thoughts on music?
I mean, it's perfectly like used. Like it's like I almost said the temperature. Oh my god, the volume of it. It's like never too
But
loud.
the temperature
never
is
too
also
soft.
very hot. That's what I'm getting at here.
What?
The music's just awesome. Like anytime I hear it, I get chills. I'm ready to bop. I will bop to the Agni Kai song any day. It's just like
When Aang and Zuko are fighting in the ship.
lit.
That music.
Fucking lit. Everything is lit.
Yo.
I can't wait till I get there because I have thoughts on that scene. It's so good. It's probably because the first 4 episodes I've seen like 100 times because I had like volume 1 and volume 1 of that series is the 4 episodes. So I would just watch those 4 episodes all the time. So I know those 4 episodes very well. And I love the Zuko and let's talk about Zuko real quick because I feel like we haven't talked about Zuko enough. And so who's Zuko? Andrea, take it away.
Zuko is the dishonored banished prince from the Fire Nation.
Why is he banished?
Well, we don't know that in this
We don't know
episode.
yet.
Oh, we don't know that. Why can't he come home? What does he need to do?
He's cursed to chase and capture the Avatar and bring him home to restore his honor. And he travels with his uncle Iroh, very wise old man, loves tea, can play the Sungi horn very well.
Yes, he can. And he likes to play. What's that game they play?
Paisho.
Paisho.
He's pretty good at it, I think. And he sees a blue light, and then he comes looking for the Avatar. Then they roll up on this Fire Navy ship, and inside and Katara's like, we can't go in there because it might be booby trap, but I don't know.
But
why.
then Aang manipulates her, and he's like, if you want to be a bender, you have to let go of fear. And it's like, really, dude? But then again, it kind of evens out, because she's only using him to learn waterbending, even though he doesn't know it, and then he's just using her desire to bend to get her on this ship so they can investigate it.
Yeah, but he's just trying to have fun, and he doesn't know there's a war going on, so...
If
Just saying.
she says that ship has haunted her tribe for many years, what does he think that means?
Just like they killed my mom. That's it. That's what that means. That's it. But even then, why is the ship booby trapped? I've been on some warships when I've gone on my travels, and at no point have I.
So then, why didn't you answer if people live in igloos or not?
Well, I don't go. I go to where it's warm. I am a thin person. As soon as it gets cold, my limbs begin to seize. But what I'm saying is, why is the ship booby trapped? Like, why would you booby trap a ship? Is what I'm trying to get at.
Well, because when they got stuck, they were like, "All right."
Oh, let's set up the booby traps.
Yeah, they're like, just in case someone wants to find our Fire Nation secrets.
They have fire. They just burn it. Just fucking burn the fucking shit. Get out of there.
What about the things that they can't burn? Whatever technologies they have, man. I don't know.
Paper. Everything's on fucking paper. The bending's on paper. The secret plans to save the world's on paper.
I'm just trying to give a suggestion.
I think this takes place in like 1870 or something. Back to it, guys. Anyways, fuck that. They go back in the ship. They're running, they're looking stuff. And this is where Aang finds out that he is 112 years old. And he's like, anime, something. This isn't an anime. It's a cartoon.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Cartoon.
Sure.
Yeah. Not enough. A lot of movement. And American too. And I think that's the end of episode 1. Right?
Well, they set off the booby trap.
Set off the booby trap.
And that's the end, right?
And then Uncle Zuko.
Yeah,
Zuko sees it. And they're like, and is this the episode where he looked through the telescope? Or is that the next episode? Andrea, Avatar Expert?
No, it's in the first episode.
Okay, and he's all like, look at this old man. He's pretty spry, something like that.
He's pretty agile for his old age.
Yeah, something like that. Because he's carrying this chick and he's jumping. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what are your thoughts on episode 1, guys?
Good intro, I guess.
Good intro. Hold on, I have some notes. Hold on. What I love about Avatar the Last Airbender that I don't like about Avatar the Last Korra is... What?
No.
The Legend of Korra?
Yes, that one. Is that this has like an over... What's it called? What are the words? It has an arc.
An overarching theme?
An overarching arc of a story.
I mean, I sure hope a show has a story.
Well, it sets it up. Well, like every season has like its thing. Like season 1's like we have to get to the North Pole. The second was like we got to get to Boston Sayer, right?
Gotta learn water bending. Gotta learn earth bending, and then fire.
Right.
It was that easy.
No, but they have to get to a location, and then stuff happens in between. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
But like the overall thing of the story is that we're gonna start here, and by the end of the summer we gotta defeat the Avatar. And Korra doesn't have that.
Not defeating the Avatar.
Yeah, defeating the. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah.
And it sets it up from episode 1, or at least it sets up the arc of the season, where it's like we're gonna go to the North Pole to learn waterbending, and then cool stuff's gonna happen in the middle. And I think that's a great way to tell a story. It's like you got to know where you're gonna end up, otherwise. I think that's what happened to Korra. I'm not sure. I don't know too much in the background of Korra to claim those things I'm saying, but it doesn't seem like they had any idea where the show was going. It was just like, oh, we got through season 1, we got another season, let's do it again.
Yeah, different enemy each time.
Which, in my opinion, there's a specific enemy in Korra that I think would have made a great villain to have him be like the villain throughout the whole story, and then you could put these other villains.
I appreciate that they switched it up.
Yeah, they can't have the same thing all over again.
Well, I'm not saying do the same thing, but it's like...
Yeah, Daniel.
It just didn't seem cohesive. It was like, I didn't really care about the villains or anything. I cared about one. But most of the time I would turn away from the TV.
Most of them are pretty cool. The last one is pretty lackluster, but...
Don't spoil anything. I'm still watching Korra. I've never finished it.
Oh, never.
I can never get myself to watch it.
See, that's what I'm telling you. That's exactly my point. I had to buy it. I bought the Blu-ray, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to watch this. Because I saw season 1, and then because I thought they were going to do the whole thing. Because have you finished season 1?
I have. I've seen the first 2 seasons, and then I started 3 during exam week, which was a pretty big mistake. So I never continued, and then I just started watching Avatar again.
Okay, big spoiler for season 1 of Korra. If you haven't seen it, just click away for like 20 seconds. That was a warning. Okay. At the end of the chorus, she loses her bending, so I thought that that's what they were going to do throughout the whole thing, is that, oh, she's got to learn everything again. So I turned away, kind of, but then she gets her bending back. But still, I thought at first I was very disappointed because I was like, well, they're just going to do Avatar again. It's basically what that was doing. But they didn't. But instead, I don't know.
No faith.
Villain number 2, I like the backstories in like the lore of Korra, but I don't.
I liked season 2 way better than season 1.
Same.
I think Eska and Desna added that spice.
That's when you get introduced to Varric too. I like Varric. He's like, do the thing, Jasmine.
He's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he kind of gets on my nerves.
He's totally Sokka's son. I'm calling. That's my theory.
Yeah,
what?
Cool.
They're both like same water tribe, and they're like inventors and kind of annoying. I have a feeling,
You think Sokka's annoying?
Sokka is a little annoying.
No, he's not.
He's a little annoying.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
To the group.
Not one time.
He was a little sexist in the beginning, but I wouldn't say.
Yeah, that's it.
Because he starts off the season with a bang. Just, Katara, you're a girl. You can't. Like, oh, okay.
Facts. Just kidding. That's why I had ladies help me here, because they're the Avatar experts. Anyways, and I think that episode 1 for us. It's slow. It starts off very slow. Bear with us. Once I think by episode. The one where he goes into the spirit world, I think that's where it starts to speed up.
There's a lot of I can't remember if this season or not actually, where there's so many, not filler episodes, but it's
I feel like Earth was full of filler episodes.
Yeah.
I see that in both the first and second. Still aren't at the Northern Water Tribe yet. It's taken forever. Why? Because we're visiting every freaking village on the way.
Well, okay. Well, that's episode 1. Thank you if you come back. If you don't, we totally get it. Come back at episode 10. Definitely will be more exciting then. Whichever the Blue Spirit one is. Thanks for joining us. Joy, come back next week. We're going to talk about episode 2. Thanks, guys.
We already talked about episode 2.
We're going to talk more about episode 2, though. I have stuff to say on this fight. It's about to be the Avatar music. The first time you hear it, that little hype up with the little dingy 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 ding sounds, chills. And then it happens and you're like, get wrecked.
Hey.
Okay, thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye.